We got to this one address. I said, this one goes around back. He went around back, boom, drove off, left them right at the stop.
That was after getting hit by a car. That
Wait,
was another.
You got hit by a car?
I ended up drinking 24 Bud Lights in about 48 minutes. Drunken nomad stumbles out in the road and he hit me going 30 miles an hour.
You're muted, brother. You're muted, bro.
That's a tough start. That is a tough start. Listen, it's been like a fucking month.
It's been a month, old man.
Since we've done this. Let's try this again. Let's rewind. Ready? Let's rewind. What's up, everybody? And thank you for joining us on this very special episode of All in the Delivery. This is technically episode 180, but also our 4th annual Christmas live. And we are so excited to be here with you guys. Like Luke and I just said, it's been a month since we've literally have last recorded all this stuff. But we are live here on YouTube. We are live here on Instagram. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming in and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. So, to start this one off, let's do it like we always do it, right? Got to give a huge shout out to our Patreon subscribers. Thank you so much to Tony, Starla, Luke, Jacob, Jeff, Adam, Chuck, and Justin. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate the heck out of you guys. Also, hey, if you want to, you can also, help support the show here. You can go to our Patreon, patreon.com/AITDpod, get ad-free episodes, all of that good stuff, and help support this little silly show that Luke and I do. But also, Discord's been hopping too, guys. Come join our Discord community. We are having a blast over there. And, it's just, everything's great. Everything's great. Guys, so let's go around the table, shall we? You guys know him, my co-host down in West Bar, Virginia.
Fuck.
Luke, how are you, buddy?
Dude, Low Tech Tommy is super low teching it right now, but I am simultaneously, just in the beginning of this, I went on our TikTok page and I'm live right now. I'm holding my phone out of frame, but I'm sitting here with this elf on the side of my head, and I'm not going to be in here very long. I meant to do this earlier because this is the Christmas live and we're getting the full experience. And one of the full experiences is I very, very, in a dumb way, volunteered to work today. And by God, it wasn't that I was done late. I was done right after 5 o'clock, 5:01, we'll call it. And I had to, it was scheduled for tomorrow, but something had came up and we had done our, sorry, I'm going to have to get off this. It's too hard to multitask.
Yeah, you want to hear something crazy? This is so fucked up, but our YouTube is private right now. The video is private, so there's nobody there. Is it live on Instagram? Do I see Instagram people on there?
Hold on. Let me see. Yes, we are live on Instagram. We are live. Instagram
live
is
on Instagram.
working.
Brady
yes.
Brown, I see
live
you
on
there.
Instagram. There we
Why
go.
is the YouTube not working? That's why I couldn't see it on YouTube. Oh my God, we are in rough. Yeah, this is all my fault. This is all my fault.
Don't blame yourself, dude. It is. Share this video with others so they can watch too. Oh, this is just the live. Okay. Yeah. Man, to say that this is a live episode, and I guess this is kind of like we're in bowl season right now, and sometimes teams that don't play for a while come out rusty. Yeah. But dude, I'm not going to say anything because this is nothing that I do, so you're not going to hear me fucking criticize. As I've said many, many times, we have.
Hold on.
What?
Because I feel like we're going to have to restart it. I think we're going to have to restart it.
Restart it? Fuck it. I mean, whoever Starla's in it, Starla's on the Instagram live. Who else was? I just put my phone down. If are we going to restart it now that it's
I
it's
think
going
we're
to be
unwatchable on Instagram. Brady's saying. Why is it unwatchable, Brady Brown? What's going on there? What is Instagram doing? Does Instagram have it like wide?
yes.
Oh boy, this is rough. Instagram's rough,
Hold on,
I
let me
guess,
go.
huh?
Oh, dude. Yeah, it is.
Is it bad?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if you can see.
No, I'm not. I'm not on it at the moment.
Can you see my phone?
Yeah. Instagram's failing us, man.
So yeah, if you go to type, it changes. What's up, man? We're doing good. We are having some technical ass difficulties right now.
Why is the screen
And
split like that? Hold on a second.
It
Hold
is
on.
so weird because it's always so delayed.
I know. Hold on a second. Hold on. We're going to try to see if we can get it fixed here. Okay, all good.
If you close out the live and reopen it, it goes back to normal, Starla said. So I just closed it out. It's still wide for me.
Oh, we were struggling here. Oh, Haley on the go on YouTube. YouTube's where it's at, guys. You guys just got to go to the YouTube page. I'm seeing all the comments come in now. Thank you, guys. Oh, rough start. Fuck. Let's have another drink.
We fucking made it. I mean, we made it. As soon as I say that we made it, it just went to 13 minutes for the superstitious people out there. Dude, where to begin? It's good to see your fucking dude. It's good to see your face, man. We haven't podcasted in a while.
I know.
Seeing you all blinked up. That's a sweater, dude. Looking like Clark Griswold over here.
You remember RJ said I look like a stripper because I didn't wear a shirt under it with the bow tie?
That's right. Oh, my God.
I wore it again for RJ. I hope he stops in sometime today.
I hope he does. I wonder if he's. I haven't. I've talked to him a little bit. Merry Christmas, man. Oh, damn. I guess. I mean, there would have been probably no way to really test this. I would say, like that. You know what I mean? Like if we're don't. I mean. Let's not fret over it. For the people that are here, we appreciate you. For the people that will hear this as an episode when it comes out next week, we appreciate you as well, and we hope your peak's been good. And we're going to stay on. We've talked about the history of this before, but the original one we did lasted just under 5 hours. And it was right when we first started, and it had taken off as far as social media and involvement. I feel like because of COVID too. That was the Christmas of 2020. We just were like, whoever wants to come on can come on. So nobody had really plans. Most people were fucking home. And we just kept rolling. And, in recent years with it, we've shortened it down, but we've started it later to, for anybody on the West Coast that would tune in, because it's always, the time change. Most people, and I guess if you're not forced to work on Saturdays anymore, you're not going to, be working as late, or if at all, but we're going to be on for a little bit. And so we're just going to keep rolling, dude. Is YouTube good?
Yeah.
YouTube's good now.
Where it's at. Yeah, everyone's switching over to YouTube right now. So.
Okay. Well, then that's what I told Ashley to get on YouTube. I don't know if she may have tried and when it didn't work, but I don't know. I hadn't texted her, but YouTube's good quality. You can see the elf hanging off my bunny hat, and Dave's sweater blinking along.
Yes.
It's fucking Christmas time, dude. God almighty.
Love it. All right. Let's do this one more time. I just need to start over. I need to start over for my own sanity. All right. Now that people are coming in, we got people coming in because it wasn't live before, so they missed like half the intro. So,
okay, we're gonna redo this mulligan. Fuck.
Here
Let's
we
roll
go.
it. Yeah.
Here we go. Hold on. Got my eggnog and
will
Bailey's.
we have to restart this whole thing, or are you
Not-
talking about like
not-
right now?
I'm just gonna pick it up exactly where we're at here. You ready?
Yeah.
Just like a regular episode.
All right.
Guys, before we get going, you know what we got to do. We got to give a huge shout out to our Patreon subscribers. Thank you to Tony, Starla, Luke, Jacob, Jeff, Adam, Chuck, and Justin. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means the world to Luke and I. And listen, if you want to come help support this silly little show that Luke and I do, you can go to patreon.com/AITDpod. Come throw $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 out of face, whatever you want to do. If not, that's fine too, because we appreciate your guys' ears. And also, hey, the Discord community, everybody's having a good time in there. There seems to be new people every day joining up over there. So come join our Discord community. Also, guys, this is our 4th annual Christmas Live. 4th. And we're struggling the most on this one for some reason. This is like the mulligan. We're starting over here. So this is what we got on tap for you guys here, okay? We're going to be going over a little Peakmas recap, if you will. Yeah, I said Peakmas. Peakmas recap. Just talk about how it's been, all that good stuff. In the last hour of this, we are going to open it up for people to come on, say hello. So you guys will have to send us your email address. Send me your email address, and I'll make sure to send you guys the invite to come on, hop on, say hello. That'll be within the last hour, probably in about an hour from now. So, guys, episode 180, the 4th annual Christmas Live. You guys ready? Because I know Luke and I are ready. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes.
Here we go. We got to this one address. I said, this one goes around back. He went around back, boom, drove off, left them right at the stop.
That was after getting hit by a car.
Wait, you got hit by a car?
I ended up drinking 24 Bud Lights in about 48 minutes. Drunken nomad stumbles out in the road and he hit me going 30 miles an hour.
What's up, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this episode of All in the Delivery, the 4th annual Christmas Live, episode 180, a very special episode tonight. We are joined by our viewers here on YouTube, some on Instagram, but listen, if you're on Instagram, go to the YouTube. The screen's much better. Instagram just ain't helping us. Facebook couldn't help us. TikTok strict. You know, so listen, YouTube is where it's at.
Thank
So
you,
guys,
YouTube.
Yeah, so thank you guys. If you guys are watching on any other thing, come to YouTube. I'm sure it's good. Everything's gonna look much better for you guys. So before we get going, you guys know what we got to do, right? We got to go around the table, give a shout out to my co-host, your co-host down in West by God, Virginia. Come on, let me fucking see you, Luke. How are you, buddy?
I said it before, and I'll just say it again. It's a beautiful Polish bastard right there. It's good to see your face.
Thank you, buddy.
Ah, man,
It's good to see
I
your
am,
faces.
dude. you talk. I mean, we haven't really talked on the phone as much because one, it's Christmas, and you had a helper, which that's going to be a nice part of the episode. Part of this live is the helpers. Holy shit!
Stories.
But so we haven't, we've talked some throughout peak, and it's we haven't recorded in about a month. So yeah, this is the we had been talking about it, and I think I was just now that this is officially Merry Christmas, Chuck. Merry Christmas. As now that this is officially going on and we restarted and recapped it, I want to say that with the cardboard community, now this being the 4th annual Christmas Live and being year 5, I mean we had a year-ish that we just did some YouTube stuff, but we started this in 2020, and now it's just like for the people, especially the people that have been around pretty much from the start, everybody that listens, rather they're new listeners or old, are always appreciated. But like this being the 4th annual Christmas Live, what do you think they'll do, Zach? Shout out Zach Piscatelli, because I put that is my one of the coworkers in my building with me, one of my fellow drivers, also in my fantasy league. And I put this in the docs, but I'm just going to say this for a teaser in that, because I'm going to bring it up because it's a UPS league. I'm in the semifinals playing against fucking Jon Snow, and we'll get into that later. But no, it's just it's awesome that we are that we're able to do it again. I feel like it's been busy. It's been like hustle and bustle, dude. I'd said before that Willow got sick and she was down for a while and her schedule was off, and I'd said to him, like, this time for a break couldn't have come at a better time. But it's always like when you sit down and you get back into the seat and we start repping up, it's like, man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, I've seen videos and pictures from People's Peaks so far this year, and I mean, it looks like what Peak reminded me of 10 years ago. Truck is packed, front to back, left to right, top to bottom. I'm not entirely too sure what's going on in that center at the moment, all that stuff. Merry Christmas, JJ Ups. Merry Christmas to you guys as well.
Merry Christmas, brother.
So, yeah, but I mean, for me personally, bro, it hasn't been that bad. I took that new route, been on the route for probably a month and a half, almost 2 months now. And, it really hasn't been bad. It's been great. I've been enjoying the route. I mean, besides some fucking helper stories that I have for this year already, it's I've gone through 7 of them already. 7 helpers. Finally landed on one that I enjoy. So,
damn, dude, I didn't realize it was 7.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I've had the revolving door, and I've had the revolving jump seat just constantly this month. So, but besides all that, which we'll touch on shortly, I mean, dude, I can't complain. I am back inside my house. I'm no longer out in my garage. It's a little bit chilly out there for that, right now. So happy to be inside where it's nice and warm, and got my cup of eggnog, man, and I'm ready to roll tonight, buddy. I'm excited, and I'm so happy to be here with you again. So
it's crazy what even taking it, like, it's nuts, because even though it's only been like a month, and I don't even know if it's been quite a month. It might have been like 28 days or right under a month or whatever it is. It's like when you do these as consistently as we do, it's like a month. It does feel like a long time. And then but it's weird. Like, we took basically a year off, and sometimes, like, when we're back into it, that month almost feel like it's weird because and we've talked about that before. We don't have to get into that, but it was saying like how it just was sort of needed at the time to just be rejuvenated, I guess because now that it's been over, a year and a half now pretty much of since we did bring it back, and everything's rolled pretty well, so there's been so much crazy shit that's happened this year. So before we get into peak, man, let's just recap a little bit of
a little peak mystery.
Before even peakness, we experienced the first ever buyout where like so many people that would have still been I'm saying for the whole year, dude. Just we had a buyout that was first time ever something like that has happened.
Right.
And
they only got UPS didn't get as much of a turnout as they would have liked. With that, I believe what I heard was it was a little over 1,000 employees took it, and
like feel like 17 of them were from my building. They love my building.
Yeah, and so that's fucking buyout. Hey,
hold
on a second. Can I say
something
ahead. About this?
Go ahead.
The most recent Teamster magazine that came out. Okay, the most recent Teamster magazine that came out.
Yeah.
All right. So this came out recently, and if you get them to your doorstep, you know what I'm talking about. If you guys get them in the mail. So they had almost the entire magazine was about the buyout, right? I'm sure as many of you guys know, you saw my video of me taking the lighter and burning the buyout that I had gotten in the mail for myself. And and so, Teamsters even shared that on all of their social media pages as well. And about 3 or 4 pages into this magazine, there's a picture of 2 employees, one of them holding a severance plan, if you will, and another below with a lighter burning the buyout. How? Listen, I don't know. I feel like come on.
God, there's nothing you can really gonna do.
Credit,
you gonna sue?
Dude, I really feel like they took my idea and they were like, "This is fucking great," and then they ran with it.
Oh, they did because they used. Because they used that on did they use it on TikTok or on their Instagram page?
It was on
they
TikTok.
used it on social media.
On their social media pages, yeah.
So before even the magazine, so they did it on social media, so they were definitely aware. That magazine, oh yeah, that was totally, they were somewhere and like, hey, dude, but they,
oh yeah,
what? It's a copycat league out there, as they say.
It, man, That's it. God. But anyways, I just had to say that because I was like, what? I was like, they stole my idea. My wife's like, David, calm down. Calm down. I was like, they took my idea. I was.
Yeah, it, at least you can say you contributed to it. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it was clever though. And that paper was so high end that it was almost a shame to burn it. I kept mine. I still have mine in my dresser. I never took it out. I was like, I want to look at it one day just in case something ever happens. But I've had it for, it's one of them things. We talked about that so much this year on the podcast that there's no reason to talk about it anymore. Yep. Other than the fact to just say that I still, for the prediction of next year, for good old betting purposes, I don't think there's going to be another buyout next year. I would bet against that personally. So anybody thinking about it, if you're asking me, I'll say don't get your hopes up. But anyways, let's talk about now that we're into peak, now that we're officially into peak, and you had your helpers. Or can we just go? I mean, which one do you want to start with? Because I feel like all 7, they couldn't all have a story worth except the one. I know there's one that was.
No,
Damn,
so
I didn't realize it was 7, dude.
It was 7. So like, I gotta make sure I get them all now. Yeah. So the first guy I had, wasn't bad. Like he's a good dude, and all that. I had him for like 2 or 3 days, and then next thing I know, I got another new helper. And this helper, yeah, we had 2 instances of snow in the middle of the day during this month already out here, and one was like an 8-incher. We had like a 7-8 inch snowstorm, and so what ended up happening was I had the helper. It was his first day. This guy, he's only been living in the States for 5 months. He's from Russia, the mother country. He's from Russia. And so, like, his English isn't very good. It's obviously his second language. The dude's got a thick accent. He's got a thick accent. And super nice guy. All right? Super nice guy. His first day out there working for UPS, his first day as a helper, it's in the snowstorm. He shows up in sneakers. God bless his soul. He shows up in sneakers, pair of jeans, like, and I get it. Like, that's probably, that 8-inch snowstorm is probably like summer to him compared to what it's like probably back at home in Russia. And so, I mean, my man shows up in sneakers, this, that, and snowing, and just like, I was like, man, this is gonna be a long day. This is gonna be a long day. And then, And I mean, I can't, dude, like, I didn't really say to anybody, like, I never mentioned to any supervisors or anything like that about, like, I don't want this guy anymore. Like most of the all the helpers I had were pretty solid. You know what I mean? Like, they all worked hard. Some maybe a little too hard. So,
See what you did there.
Thank you.
Let's see what you did there.
Yeah. So listen. So this isn't the end here. So it keeps going. So next day. All right. After like fucking, I had the Russian guy again the following day. So I EC'd probably like 40 stops that day during the snowstorm. So I had him the next day. Now it's time to like start getting shit off. Right. Roads are cleared. Driveways not so much, but we got to start walking shit off here. And,
right.
We worked hard there again as well. Again, not a problem with this guy. Not a problem with him. All right. The following day, I have another new helper. This helper is from Lebanon. Okay. So now I have a Russian guy, and I have had a Lebanese guy. This man's only been
and
with
he
us.
was newly in the state.
Yes. Yes. This man's only been with us for a little bit longer than the Russian guy was. And so again, English is a second language. So right there, there's already like a barrier. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like every time I get a helper, the first things I say to them is like, listen, hop in, 3 points of contact, this, that, buckle up. As soon as I stop the truck, unbuckle, 3 points of contact, out of the truck, wait outside. I'll get the box. I'll put it up there on the floor, and you can grab it and go to the house. I can't say that to these 2 guys because they are not understanding. Like, that's a lot of advanced English or something. So like,
yeah.
So like I'm trying my best, and it's frustrating obviously to me because I just want to go, and especially during this time of the year, and the Lebanese guy only had him one day, had him one day, and it was probably around like 3:30. He asked me. He was like, "Oh yeah," I'm not gonna try his accent, but he asked me. He was like, yeah, what time do you think we'll be done? And I looked at it, and just, it was later on in the afternoon, so I already know like what his pace is, and all that. And I'm looking at how many stops I have left. I was like, probably last stop off 8:30, 9 o'clock, And the guy was like, what? And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, dude, like probably gonna be like 8:30, 9 o'clock. He was like, I thought you were gonna say like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I was like, no. I said, but I'm not. Listen, I said I'm not, and I'm trying my best to explain this. Like I felt like Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan in Rush Hour. Like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like that's how I felt.
That's that bad.
Yeah, dude. So I'm trying to explain to him, and I'm like, listen. I said, I'm not telling you to run. I even made the fucking hand movements. I made the fucking finger movements of a person running. I was like, I'm not telling you to run, but if you hustle up a little more, we will get done sooner. And like I'm trying to use like the most simple English words so this man understands. And I'm like, I even gave him an example. I was like, listen, there's times when my wife calls me, she's like, Dave, I got a migraine, like, the kids are driving me crazy. I need you home like ASAP. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, I'm going to hustle to get done sooner, and I'm trying to explain to this guy everything. And this man says, are you telling me I work slow? I said, no, I'm not telling you work slow. I'm telling you because you just kind of gave me a little bit like of we're going to be out here this late. Like I want to go home kind of like attitude this guy gave me. I was like, you hustle a little more, we'll get done sooner. That's how this works out here, right? Again, only had this man one day. That was it. Never saw him again. And there's a reason for that, and I'll get to that in a second. Next helper. Next helper. I get this. I get this. A new hire driver. This guy got hired to drive the trucks for Peak. He'll be laid off. He'll be laid off in probably a fucking week, if he's not already. You know what I mean? Like he'll be laid off soon. All right. This man just started like 3 weeks ago. All right. And he comes on he meets me out there in his vehicle. My first interaction with him, I was like, yo, come meet me out here on this street. All right. I was like, your truck will be safe. All right. And he comes, meets me out there on this back street, dead end street, a whole bunch of fucking like probably $800K $1 million houses out there on the street. All right. Like nothing to worry about. Not a bad neighborhood at all, and this guy comes to me. First thing he says to me, he's like, are you sure it's good to leave my truck here? It's the first conversation I've ever had with this guy. He goes, are you sure it's okay to leave my truck here? And I was like, yeah, dude, like it's safe back here. Like I've never had any issues out here before. Like it's good. It's good. And mind you, I shouldn't have skipped this part, but before that, every time I saw this dude in the building, I hope to God somebody from my building's watching and they're just going to go to this guy and be like, look what Dave said about you. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Anyways, so this guy, the first time I saw this dude in the building, he's walking around like I thought he was like a on-car supervisor from another center. You know what I mean? I thought he was an on-car supervisor from another center. He walks like it. He's got that face, look, everything about this guy just looks like he'd be a supervisor. And I thought it was at first. Little did I find out now, he got hired this season for driving. And so anyways, so now he hops on the truck with me, right? And we're out there having a great old time. Like we're getting stuff done. We're getting stops done, this and that. Not an issue with this guy. Not an issue with any of them. And I drop him off at the end of the day there back at his vehicle, and he leaves. All right. Last time I had that guy as a helper, and he was already complaining to me about how, he got hired for driving, obviously, and just like UPS does with all the new hires, they dick you around, and, we don't need you driving today, so you're going to go out on the truck with this driver. Like, that's what they do. And so he was already upset. All right. And so what ended up happening now, that's the end of that guy. Move on to another helper. All right. That kid was great. No issues. I've never said anything. Move on to another guy. This is the guy I've had now for the entire time since the revolving door of my jump seat was open. So this is what happened, guys. Listen, this is what happened. My on-car supervisor comes up to me about a week ago, and he goes, "Yo, what's going on out there?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I've had 2 helpers complain about you." I said, "Yo, what?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "You had 2 helpers complain about me?" I was like, "About what?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, the one guy said to me, like, oh, you sent me out there with Dave and this guy's making me do all the fucking work out there." Like, pissed off. Take a guess at which helper that was, because I know the guy that was already pissed off when he got on the truck. That guy, the driver that's been there for a couple weeks, was pissed off that I made him work. All right? But listen,
But when you're a helper, that's just what it is.
Right. You
Just
are,
saying.
like, another driver said this to me, and it's a perfect example is, you are my legs for this peak season. You are my legs for this month. You are my legs. I'm going to be in the back getting the next stops ready, so we can keep it going. You are my legs, right? And so that was one complaint. The other guy that complained about me, I found out, was the Lebanese guy. And this guy complained about me probably because I offended him. Because, because according to him, he thought I told him that he was working too slow. And so I don't think I've ever had a helper complain before. Not even the guy I left on the side of the road didn't even complain about me. All right? But these 2 people in 1 year complaining about me. I mean, I was ticked off at first, obviously, because, like, who the hell are you to complain about me? You're about to be gone, And, yeah, dude, I've had 2 helper complaints in 1 week. In the revolving door of I'm like the head of United Nations out there, because it's going around. I'm like world leader or some shit.
He's got the rush. I gotta say this. I have to say this, dude. He's got 2 things. He's got the Russian guy wanting to let the fucking air out of the tires.
Oh my God! I didn't even mention that, dude. Hold on.
Well,
Let me
okay,
throw this
go
in
ahead.
here. Let me throw this in
'Cause
here. Like
got-
I said, the
I
Russian
gotta
guy,
say it.
his first time out there with us was when it was snowing, right? It's like
David.
maybe 20 minutes in to this guy being on the car with me. He goes, "Do you have gas pump? You have gas pump?" He's like, "You have air pump? You have air pump for your tires?" And I was like, no. Like, no, I don't." He's like, "Oh, you have air pump. We take air out of tires. Go drive better on snow." And I'm just like, dude, we're not letting the air out of the tires of my truck, bro. Like, this dude wanted to release some air
Fucking
out of the
wheel
tires, bro.
falls off.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Yeah.
plus we did the Russian accent. But
It was like,
we
"You
both
have
did.
air pump. We take air out of the tires. They drive better on road."
Fuck.
Dude.
And I gotta say the other thing, because because of the language barrier you had,
Yeah.
you obviously didn't mean this in this way, but we fucking chuckled of it. He also, being because it had snowed.
God, listen. Yeah,
It's-
I'll tell it. And
Please,
so,
please do. he
I
didn't-
mean, this
it's
is probably
fucking
another
funny.
reason why this guy complained about me, I'm sure.
Yes,
And,
it probably
so
is.
this was
because
right
of the language
after-
barrier.
Yeah, this was after the snowstorm. Things are starting to melt and then refreeze at night. It's getting slippery out there, black ice, right? All of that stuff. Everything's getting icy. All right. I know, and I'm sure all of everybody that's listening knows, when you hear ice, it's got a completely another meaning to it nowadays, with everything that's been going on in our country. So, there's me not thinking about it, and I'm just like, hey man, when you're out there, watch for the ice. Or I said, watch for ice. I said just straight up. I was like, watch for ice. And this guy is in the midst of getting his green card, and all of that. And I'm
not able to understand English very well.
After I said it, After I said it, I went into the back of the truck. I started pounding my head on the shelf. I'm like, you freaking idiot, you idiot! Like I was like just pissing this guy off even more. This was after he said, "Are you telling me I work slow?" Like.
That's after, dude. I didn't know that. Yeah, he probably did think like this motherfucker's talking. Never mind. I didn't know it was afterwards, but yeah, no, I knew because of the like. I was like, dude, because when he said that to me, I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah,
that's hilarious for the fact of it being actual icy, and you didn't think about that, and you just happened to have this.
The chosen words should have been, when you're out there, watch out and don't slip on the ice. That's what should have came out of my mouth. But just straight up, watch for ice.
Honest mistake, and I mean, no matter what, you were told to watch for ice. Either way, telling them to be careful. So take it for what you will. But as for the humor purposes, it was. I mean, I had to fucking because that was one of the days we were on the phone when he told me that, and I was like, God, dude, what? Because I wouldn't have thought of that either. I mean, because I would have been like, I mean, I don't know if I would have said don't slip. Now out thinking about it, it'd be like, yeah, probably, I guess would have been, but like I had,
Terrible.
Anyway, the revolving door, now you got a good helper that seems to be banging out stops and is reliable.
Solid,
young buck.
Dude.
That's
young
all
buck,
you need,
20,
man.
He's 20. He's a 20-year-old young buck. Like, hell yeah.
Didn't know fucking born 5 years after Hybrid Theory or 6.
Dude,
go ahead and tell them that.
That blew my mind. That blew my mind when I thought, because like I was like, oh, what kind of music I want to listen to? He's like, I don't care. I put on Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory album, and then I thought about it, and I was like, hold on, you were born in 2005. I was like, this album is older than you are, dude. Like, this album is older than you are. I was like, oh God. But dude, I can't complain, man. He is a great kid. He's a hell of a helper, good personality, very friendly with all my customers out there. And does the job the way it's supposed to be done, just like as if I were to do it. So I can't complain. I wanna read this one. This was a comment from JJ Ups 2016. Says, I shit you not, the first thing my helper said to me was, I once knew someone who had a boxing teacher with one arm. FML. Fuck my life. Man. So like,
all right. Well, let me just piggyback off of this for a minute here. You had I'm not about boxing. I want to talk about I don't know why this just popped into my head. Maybe it's because the band's fucking awesome. Let me go ahead and piggyback off this. This is a live episode, so we'll go ahead and go. Def Leppard's drummer, got in that accident, lost his arm, has been a drummer with one arm. I'm sure you're well aware of that, being a drummer yourself. How is, like, it's impossible to be as good as you were, right? With having two arms to one and drumming. Or is it literally possible? Because I feel like when that dude, like, I don't know exactly when he did that, but it feels like the shit doesn't change.
I mean, unless you're that guy, that fucking Russian guy on social media who's just like on cocaine every time he's playing the drums. You ever see that dude with the fucking beard? And he's like fucking playing some crazy shit with one arm. I mean, that dude's talented. Don't get me wrong. So, playing with one arm is possible, no doubt. But yeah, it's gotta be hard.
Seems fucking wild. I don't know why it made me think of it, but then Zach Piscatelli says, my helper the first week left a joint in his pocket and didn't realize until we were miles from his car. Just thought it was a package. So he said that. God, that's fucking incredible. Sometimes I miss having helpers because I haven't had them in so long, but at the same time, the solitude's good. But dude, let me just say something real quick about working today. With having a Christmas party to go to this evening, a family Christmas party that we have every year, and knowing we were doing this, like, dude, I'll tell you, I have been at UPS for 18 years, and you would think, now my wife, I don't know, she was in here a minute ago. She had put an XO on there, and if you're still in here, Pooh, I'm going to shout you out because this hat was also her idea. So anybody enjoying the elf on the shelf or my dome, whatever you want to call it, that was all her idea. She was talking about being worried. She's like, the way this week's been, I don't know. I just feel like you're going to have a rough day, and we're going to have to like completely rush and get over to your sister's house. And I'm like, oh, no, it won't be like that. And I'm like, we got 30 fucking people saying we got a whole lot of PVD there. And I'm sitting there. This starts at 5 o'clock, all right? And I'm sitting there. It's like, at this point, it's probably 3 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not getting done. I'm not getting done before this fucking thing starts. And I'm like starting to get fuck. Anyway, the day, it was what it was. Everybody is aware of how they are if you're in this business, but it's just funny because I truly thought, I'm like, nah, it won't be bad. And I didn't even really add any extra work. The only thing I did was like I kept finding shit for my PVD route that was Saturday work, and it was like it was shit that was like right beside what I was delivering. So I didn't like, after like 1 o'clock, I was like, if I find anything else, I'm just not fucking doing it, because I realized I was like, I'm getting behind. And yeah, naively, very dumb, especially this time of year, thought that it was like, yeah, I'll be done by 2. I'll put in 5-6 hours and it'll be fine. She knew. I mean, we really, in hindsight, we made it. We weren't like very late. I came straight from work. I didn't go home. So I had to wear the old year-round fucking tuxedo of the brown uniform. I had a brown sweatshirt that I put over top of it, so at least I didn't have to wear my actual uniform. But nah, but I wanted to throw that in there for the live part, and this being, that I don't know why 18 years. You would think 18 years. You learn that shit after 18 days. and here I am fucking thinking, like, telling my wife, who's been with me, well, she hasn't been with me the whole time I've been at UPS, but she's been with me the whole time I've been driving. So she's been here from the start of that. And obviously, yeah, I feel like any spouse probably can know stop counts better than, but we've all been there. I know it. Any spouse, I feel like, knows our dispatch probably better than we do. Just give them areas and numbers, and they can probably figure it out.
For real. This is so true. Yeah, dude. But yeah, but I mean, hey, peaks going well. You know, it's
fucking busy.
Yeah,
It's been complain. Busy, man. I mean, dude, I've been fucking smoked, and it has been a peak of old. It definitely feels like, and the fact that we had some weather before it, and we had I gotta fucking bring this up, man. I hope Zach, if you're in here, or Shaw or somebody, I sent this into my fantasy football group chat. Which the only thing I really want to say about fantasy football right now, and since Ashley's in here too, this will be funny, is I am literally playing against Jon Snow. Shout out to you, Logan Spivak. I don't know if you listen to this or not, but Logan looks like fucking Kit Harington. The hair, he looks like Kit Harington with Kit Harington and brown hair. I swear to God, he looks like Jon Snow. It's fucking crazy. So I'm playing the King of the North in the semifinals, and my first player on Thursday night has 49.5 points, and I still don't feel that fucking confident because I'm playing against the King of the North. But you know, one thing that Logan does do is he comes to work. Now, we had some call-offs we had some weather, and we had some people call off from the snow during peak. And I'm telling Dave this.
Fuck.
And, dude, he's mind blown. I know another play, like, dude, there was a time where you would get written up if you would have to have a doctor's slip at least or something. You know, you couldn't just call off a peak. You couldn't call off snow and with impunity.
Nope.
And I'll be damned if it didn't happen. If it didn't happen twice. Now the drivers that do that, one of them who he's been there just the Snowflake crew. Yes, the Snowflake crew. I like everybody in the Snowflake crew. And probably the leader of it is shout out to you, Tony. I've considered Tony a friend, and he's been there a tad bit less than me. He's been driving longer than me, so seniority wise he's above me here. But he started probably maybe a year after I did. So I've known him for a very long time. Good guy, and I like Tony. But it just, it blows my mind because, I don't understand. And I don't even think I would get an answer out of him, really. I'd probably just would say, fuck it, he'd rather stay home because, you can EC. Yeah, Zach, the usual suspects, right?
You can EC your entire route.
Yeah, and nothing happens anymore, which used to be another thing that would, dude, when I first started driving, if you fucking EC'd something, or EC'd a couple, you got a fucking green light, and was I mean, I was getting questioned why ECing that, can you not park and walk it off? Dude, you weren't ECing fucking 50 stops, but now you can just do it, and nobody fucking cares. And I don't know if something happened. I'm assuming it has to be some type of insurance lawsuit thing. That's the only thing I can think of. It's just better for them to be okay, if they say they can't do it, just fuck it, leave it alone kind of thing. You know what I mean? Even in times when you can.
It's never been an issue here. If it's snowing and you don't feel comfortable, driver discretion, EC it. They never gave us issues here.
Dude,
if it's a sunny day and you EC something, even one package, they're gonna call you, be what's that about? But if it's snowing, nope, don't matter.
Zach,
EC.
Zach, did Chris ever give you shit for ECs? I'm curious what he says because I guarantee he's going to say yes. It's probably just certain.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
got to go by center. Probably.
But the whole time when you've been driving there, they've never said
yeah,
obviously, like you said, not sunny days, but weather permitting. That weather permitting an EC, they would never give you shit about.
Nope.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't like.
I got stuck in my first winter working here, and it was it was dark out. You know what I mean? So it was later. I still had 50 something stops left, and after I EC'd the rest of my truck when I was waiting for the tow truck because I was I'm going the fuck back to the building. I ain't staying out here anymore. And I EC'd the rest of my truck. Didn't hear a single word about it.
Dude, I'll tell you, I thought it would always be funny because we haven't had any weather here. Can't keep my eyes open. Okay. Love you too. I thought it would be funny to get some bad weather before Christmas because we haven't had that much here in a number of years. I mean, at least like maybe one time prior to this year, we had a Christmas Eve a couple years ago. It got bad, but I cannot think of a time that I've been driving that we had gotten weather beforehand. See, Zach, look, he said EC'd one stop and got a message within 2 minutes telling me to walk it off. I knew he would say that. That's fucking great. But I think that my proudest feat, though, honestly, of anything with bad weather, just to say this, did happen earlier this year. I mean, basically with peak with bad weather, I thought it would be funny as a whole to watch people panic, but I realized it was going to be a pain in the ass for me as well. And fucking, this was like, yeah, fuck this. I'd rather wait till after Christmas to snow. But I did have a state road truck, and I'm sure I mentioned this. There's no way I didn't. I had to have mentioned this on an episode, probably multiple, because it was like the biggest flex I've ever had on this road. It was a terrible fucking road. Popular Island Drive. It's along a river, and it freezes. It's fucking. I mean, Dave's heard me. Dave and Nate have heard me bitch about this road, but that's because there's a couple assholes that won't fucking back up to let me out when I'm coming up the main road. But this road gets fucking bad, and it I went down. So to like, dude, it was so I mean I had my chains on, but it didn't really matter because it was just a frozen block of fucking ice, and like I basically had to turn around and get out of there. And when I had went, or no, it was the next day. Is that the bobsled run? No, that's not the bobsled run. Honestly, I'll get to that one in a minute. That's not as dangerous as it looks, as crazy as that Insta story might have been. But the next day when I go to Popular Island Drive, so it hadn't snowed anymore, nothing. So we hadn't gotten any more weather. It was still frozen, obviously. There's this big ass state road truck chained up and has a fucking pickup truck in front of it with cinders. So it had salt and cindered behind it. Still slid off of that road, got hung up. They were waiting to get towed out. And I'm talking, dude, this is one of the fucking big ass state, like huge fucking tires. And I'm like, I went down this motherfucker with no salt, no cinders, fucking in front of me, and you motherfuckers still couldn't get out of here. And I made it the day before. I'm like, see, right then I was like, yep. Because I had to actually EC that because I couldn't go down there. And they're like, you don't want to go down there. And I was like, yeah, I was down there yesterday. And then they looked at me. I'm like, yeah, I made it. Didn't get me, motherfuckers.
Nope.
But to say, John, the bobsled run, I feel like I never explained this. I was actually going to say this, make an Insta story about this, but that is I mean, it can be. If you slide off that thing, you're fucking going. But I can see everything. Like if there's not a road, if it's not really inclined, and that road's not really that much of an incline, and if I can see everything from where I would have to, if I can see well ahead, I'll try it. And I know I had so many people fucking message about that one because it looks scary as fuck. And I guess it probably, I mean, it's on a mountainside. So yeah, you can't speed on it, but like if a car's coming, I guess that would be the only thing. If a car comes, I'm like, fuck it, I'm not moving. So they're going to have to back up. And, but no, it's not bobsled run.
No. So we've been going a little over an hour now. I think it'd be a good time to open it up. to
Yeah,
some people
fuck
here.
yeah, dude.
But first, I would like to do this. So I got a new Peak song coming out. I got a new Christmas holiday parody coming out, and it'll be on Spotify and Apple Music soon enough. But I want to play it here for you guys first. And so before we get going here, this is a parody of the song "Please Come Home for Christmas." This idea for the song was actually given to me by Gimme More Cosplay. As you guys probably heard me say that name many times on the episodes here, from Question of the Week to even past guests last year. And I love the idea to do that song, and so I want to play here for you guys. This is I'm calling it Peakmas. I'm just calling it straight Peakmas. And, a little mix between Christmas and Peak. So here it is, the parody, Please Come Home for Christmas. Here's the song, Peakmas. Here we go.
Doorbells will be ringing this late, late night. Oh no, this Peakmas is not alright. Dispatch is shot, my stop counts high. Time to bend over once again. Bells will be screaming through the night. All these boxes, oh what a sight. I just need this to win, need this to win. If it don't soon, I'll go Looney Tunes. If working alone, I won't make it home. Forget the plans made tonight. This is Peakmas, yes, Peakmas, my dear. No time at all to be here with the ones you love. So don't you worry, we'll get through this one. A few more weeks left, then I'll be home. There'll be no more late nights in bed alone. And we all got through once again, yeah. Ooh, there'll be no more late nights in bed alone. We all got through Peakmas once again.
Yes. So that was it. Thank you, Circa. Thank you, Hilly. So I played all the instruments except for the guitar on that song, and the guitar was done by a coworker that I work with, another driver. His name's Thomas Baschenagel, and very talented musician. And it was great to work with him for it, and with it to record that song. So the drums, the bass, the piano, the vocals, that was all me, and then Thomas helped with the guitar parts, and it was great. And then being able to write that and all that stuff, so that was pretty amazing, and that was awesome to do with my buddy Thomas there to create that song for this year. So not sure what next year will bring, but there'll be another one coming, of course, because it's fun to do.
It's become
It's fun to
tradition,
do.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what happened now, you know? It has become a tradition, so. But yeah. So guys, let's I think we can open it up now for anybody that wants to come on and say hi. Listen, all you got to do right here, email us at iaitdpod@gmail.com. Send us an email. I will send you the link to come in to the studio here and say hi to us. We want to see you guys. We want to see your pretty faces. We want to say hi to everybody because you know,
Dude.
it's a good time, man, and we miss everybody. And I mean, hey, looking forward to this too. You know, we got episode 200 is just around the corner. We are planning a meetup. Still haven't. I mean, we got around the date that we're gonna be meeting up. At least around this specific date, probably sometime in the beginning of May, I think is when it's gonna fall. And so we got that. We're gonna be meeting up in the where the fuck is it? Pennsylvania, Williamsburg,
Harrisburg.
No, not Williamsburg,
Harrisburg.
the other burg.
Yeah.
The other burg of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg.
And there's
There
a
is an
Pittsburgh.
airport.
There's a lot of burgs up there.
There's a lot of burgs in Pennsylvania. So yeah, and so you know there is an airport right there in Harrisburg, and as far as I know, is going to be a couple people that are going to plan on flying in and to say hello and hang out with us for that weekend. That we'll all be there. We are planning to get an Airbnb for a night or two, probably I don't know. I don't know how long yet, but probably a single night, and get there early in the morning, whatnot, and get to hang out for the whole day and record episode 200 together. Fuck yeah, dude! I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited for that,
dude. It still blows my mind thinking about the first time in episode 100, and it's so crazy to think about how. Another thing I mentioned a lot, but just like how crazy that it was that was so close to not happening, because the next appointment when we had like Ashley didn't go into early labor, but like they sent her over, and then we were like, I'm like, dude, it's fucking crazy. We had an appointment that day. Then I left the hospital, came up there,
the appointment and left her.
Yeah. We left. I was like, sorry, I got to get up there for the 100th episode. Go get him, Tiger. No, she was, everything was fine on Friday or Saturday. Sorry, it was on Saturday, wasn't it? When we, whatever day it was a
Friday.
Saturday, I believe.
No, it was Friday. It was Friday.
Oh,
we all took
that's
off.
right. Yeah, we all took off. That's right. That's right. Yeah, so that Friday, everything was good. Tuesday, we had a fucking early labor scare, and it's fucking, I'm like, dude, it's so crazy how it just fate aligned to that. And dude, what a great time. I'm looking forward to episode 200. I know we've had a couple people say they were going to try to make the trip, and to say, I know it's a lot, especially because of geographical locations, but for anybody, I would never ask anybody to make, like, if you would want to do it, it'd mean the world to, dude. When we met Tony, and when I met all you guys, dude, but like, it was just like,
Tony
it
Cook,
fucking,
Joe and
it
Amy
was so
Rogan.
awesome to fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, these people came from fucking all over, way farther than I did.
All over.
Yeah. And man, it was, it's fucking, it'll be a great time to do it again. And then we'll have to try to, now that we're getting older and we're getting more vacation time, we definitely will have to try to, because I've got a big one planned for our 10-year anniversary. Your 10-year anniversary too, correct? Your 10-year anniversary, because man, that's so fucking weird. That's another thing. We got married like a week apart the same year.
Yeah, we got married a week apart.
Before we knew.
Before we knew each other. My anniversary is the following week after yours.
Fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
10 year.
that 200th episode
Maybe they'll understand.
That 200th episode is going to fall around that time.
Maybe
So, we
maybe
gotta
our
make
wives will understand. Maybe
Not a
our wives
chance.
will understand.
Not a
We'll have to
chance.
postpone the 10-year anniversary for the 200th episode.
Not a chance. You want me to be the doghouse?
God, I
Well,
wish
we would
I
be the
wish Ashley
doghouse.
was still in this live right now, dude. If she was still in this live, she would be fucking
I could come
dying.
right downstairs and slap you.
She'd be like, "Shut the fuck up! You're not doing that. We're fucking going to the beach."
Nah, man, it's good. It's absolutely amazing, though. Ah, gosh, dude. Yeah, it's 200th episode is gonna be. Ugh. Can't wait.
I didn't know. I should have fucking emailed. I should have fucking emailed that. One of the. Sorry, I was trying
you
to
can do it.
multitask. I'm trying to say today, Junior. I don't know if Shaw want to come on here. Zach, if I text him, I said I would bust his ass about being a Notre Dame and Dallas Cowboy fan, but it'll be you need your guys' Christmas list to our CEO. Oh, man,
Smash. What's up, Union Box Smasher? Is that you with the
I
butter?
would. Yeah, was that her?
I don't know. I was
Maybe
thinking
maybe
she's
she'll
the one that
join.
actually
Maybe
put
she'll
the
join the line. She'll join the live, and we'll finally. Maybe that'd be a Christmas. Call
Miracle.
that a Christmas miracle. we'll reveal who Union Box Smashers is. I was going to message. Let me see. I'm going to see if he wants to do it.
Yeah,
You wanna come on?
guys, send us the emails. Come on, say hello. We want to see your guys' beautiful faces and say hello to some of you. That's it's like that's how we met Fernando, dude. Like Fernando was watching the
know.
live and like hopped on one time and he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? I'm
Actually, dude,
Fernando,
if
and
Shaw,
I'm from Arizona," and like that's how we met him. Next thing you know, we're like, we still keep in touch
Dude,
with Fernando, man.
if he
We had
does
him on
come
an
on,
episode, like that was sick.
if the guy just messaged, I messaged Zach's still in here. I messaged him in our group chat, so he saw it too. If I don't know if he will do it or not, but he has a pretty fucking. He was on UPS Dogs website once, and I remember because there was all these fucking thirsty comments on it, and I was cracking up. I was like, dude, what did your wife say? All them thirsty women on there were fucking. And he just laughed, but I don't know if I doubt. I don't know if Zach wants to or not. Not pressuring you, Zach, but now we didn't really have because we didn't know really how because one especially how Peak's been. We didn't really have a lot of planning with it, and we were just like, we're going to treat this will get released as an episode in like the last hour if anybody wants to come on. Like normally, like in years past, like we obviously talked about the first one when we were like, yeah, everybody come on, everybody gets on, and we were just making a list and didn't even realize like everybody like it was 5 hours and was
Oh yeah, the first one dude, was like that was an absolute marathon.
Now, I understand, John. On the ship and Wi-Fi, I understand. The first one was a marathon, and then the next two we didn't like. They were about. I made it. My wife wasn't a fan. The next two were a couple hours, so that's what we were like. The last hour we do this, and we said the latest we would go an hour.
But even
so
that 5-hour episode was still fun. That was
it was
incredible.
fun because it was I listened. It's crazy because I actually listened to the episode after that live, and I posted an Insta story on it to try to like with the Christmas, and that was when we I put on Facebook too. I don't know if I took it down. I meant to, but I think I left it up. But anyway, because that being 2020, shout out to Dan Ewert, who was one of our early guests. He came on with COVID and looked like fucking death. And we were like, dude, man, he looked fucking rough. It just, I mean, we had so many people come on, but it was brand new. And the whole basis of the show then, because of the pandemic, was we had people booked 6 weeks in advance every weekend because we could, like I've said so many times, the only thing the pandemic of bringing this podcast to life and what it did, like we were never going to be able like to sustain that level of just like, dude, can you imagine having 6 weeks of like just book, like 6 weeks from now, be like every weekend, like have somebody booked on to come on to like, and not think like plans are going to change or something's going to come up or anything. And it's like Ernie Martinez,
Jesus.
hot damn. Nah,
Just
he's on
listen.
the fucking West Coast.
Listen,
he ain't
this
that.
is
It
why
ain't
we
that
start
late.
this at this late. Like this is why we started at like this late, is because we got to accommodate to our West Coasters.
You wanna hop on, Ernie? We I mean I know you just got
Let's
you
go.
literally just got off work, but if you want to hop on, dude, send your email. This is the this isn't really the Q&A part of this, but this is where we're having people on if anybody wants to hop on. And we had the but no, back to the first one I also said, because it was just like having nothing really able to do. Yeah, it made it like I didn't think we would have, like, not to say every live that we've done, I feel like this one we didn't really treat as like a regular live, because if we would have asked and tried to plan it, we would have had people on. But we've done that, and we don't, it was more of like
Some people didn't show
we
up.
wanted to
It's just
try
like,
something different.
Yeah.
Well, it was just like we wanted to do something different, so we didn't really treat it like that. We were like, whoever's on there. So I think knowing we weren't going to have as many people as past, because it was going to be people that were live, and I don't know if anybody doesn't want to hop on. It's not a I ain't holding
not
it
a big
against
deal.
nobody. Shout
No.
out to Daniel the Warrior, always saying that. He's like, some people get nervous talking, and I understand that. So
Right, that's it.
don't got to worry about it. Love
That's
your
it.
dog's post. They make me so happy.
But yeah, guys, just
I love them dogs,
a little refresher too, right? I mean, if you guys don't know yet, come join the Discord. I see some of you guys in here. I know some of you guys aren't on there yet. Come join the Discord. We are a great time in there. And like I've said too, even about questions about work, union stuff, whatever it is, there's plenty of people in there that can lend a helping hand. And so come join the Discord fam, guys. You can come hang out with all of us. It's a good time. It's a good time. Come on, who wants to be the first one in, guys? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on down. Come on down.
Yeah, don't
You're
make
the
us-
next
Don't make
contestant
us
on the delivery.
don't make us regret this model that we did, but we're not regretting it because we still enjoy you being here. And this is an episode, so this is the newest
Yeah.
episode coming out too.
Heck yeah.
But yes,
I think
we,
I'm going down to I'm actually gonna be going down to Manhattan tomorrow. I'm gonna be going down to the city, and we're gonna go see the tree there in Rockefeller Center and all that stuff. So we're taking a trip down to New York City tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun.
put up a
looking
QR
forward to going
code.
down there.
Who the you fucking know who I am? I can't put up a QR code. I don't even know what to fucking. I didn't even know what to do with a QR code till I was almost 40. I can't do the QR code, but that is smart. I
QR
will
code.
I
I
will
wish I could.
say I will say, since we are waiting, and this is bowl game season,
But hold on. But we need your email address so we can send you the link. So all you got to do is send us an email, and then we'll send you the link. That's what we need. I wish it was easy as a QR code and be like, hey, here you go. Come join. It's not, though, unfortunately.
There were 2 bowl games of the college football playoff today where mid-major, if you will, mid-major conference champions won that took the spots of maybe a school like Notre Dame, who is a program I can't fucking stand. And that's what I told the guy that I texted I work with. I was like, if you come on here tonight, dude, I'm just going to tell you I'm probably going to talk shit on Notre Dame and the Cowboys, because I was like, dude, he's a good guy, but it's like his football program teams are just the shittiest. But the 2 that played the first game, it was 41-10 was the final score, and the other team's getting their asses kicked, and it just makes me think, like, I know what they're trying to do, but they kind of fucked this up. I feel like while we're waiting, I would just throw that out there.
Shout out to Jacob Lynn, who just subscribed to our YouTube. Thank you, Jacob, for the follow there, buddy. Appreciate you, man. We've been filing grievances on all the soups that are Rams fans because of it.
Well, I mean, the Rams are doing pretty fucking good, though. It'd be hard. There's probably going to be a lot of bandwagon Rams fans. My team's Tampa Bay. We are in the shittiest division in the NFL, so our playoff hopes are very much alive, even though we've been not playing very well. But I like Matt Stafford. I guess if I could think of worse teams to win a Super Bowl, but right now they're looking fucking good. They look like a Super Bowl team. The GOAT, Matt Stafford, is the GOAT. Yo, what's up, guys? Who lost in Bossier City? We got people in here, just and nobody wants to hop on. So I feel like
what's up?
I'm not. I'm gonna
I know. I don't want to cut it short. You know. I don't want to hang up yet.
Oh, we're gonna say it's too loud. We're too old. I am 41 now. 11:30 p.m. I'm actually so wired from the caffeine and rage I had from my day that I thought was going to be way easier, and it turned out not to be. That I could probably do this for 5 hours. I'm just kidding. I couldn't do it for 5 hours, dude. When we did that first one, man, 5 hours was a fucking there's no way I could do that right now.
Nope.
I think I would have had to have taken a nap today, and then I could have done it. Not put in a. I mean, I think literally. I think the reason why I didn't think I would have like a long day is that I thought like I have basically 8 hours, and I'm maxed out on my DOT. So I just thought like it would. I don't know what the fuck I thought, but yeah, dude, I got it right to the max. Right to the max.
I mean, I'll be straight up honest. I didn't volunteer a single Saturday this month, and I only heard shit about it one time. One time where they're like, "Hey, man, you can't give us a Saturday," you know, and I was just like, "Nah, dude. Like, Saturdays are for my kids, man. You know, that's it." And yeah. So I am one of those fucking people that did not show up on a Saturday, single Saturday. I'm one of them. I know I probably pissed off the guy because that probably did my route instead of his own peak route, you know, during that Saturday. But sorry, buddy.
Well, dude, I can say now because I only worked 2 Saturdays. I worked the one Thanksgiving weekend, and then I didn't work the next 2, and I worked the one today. And when I got there today, got out of my car in the parking lot, the guy, shout out to you, Kirkland, if you listen, also in our fantasy league, he he was like, "Oh, thank God I'm not going to get fucked today," because he's had to run my route the last 2 Saturdays. I guess it's been terrible. So right then I was like, "Huh? Oh man, maybe this route is kind of shitty. Going to be shitty today. What the fuck?" And then I looked at it and I was like, "Huh? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, I got done at 5:01. It's not that bad. I mean, I didn't take any break. I took my 10-minute paid break, but I didn't work 8 hours either. I worked 7 hours and 31 minutes. So if there's any sticklers out there, I just needed to get done. I need to take a break.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think it's good that if you don't have to work, if you don't want to, I don't think I'd said it before, I don't think anybody wants to do it. It just is in certain times with Christmas and this house, I'm the only income in the household too. So I always there's times where it's just we make good money working 5 days. I've been working plenty anyway. It's just there's times where it's I know it's going to be a little bit extra cushion. And plus, the reason I did this Saturday is because I plan fully only working 3 days next week. And probably 3 days the next week after that. And
Christmas on a Thursday is clutch, considering that Friday is going to be barely putting out any routes, and they're going to be looking for people to take off. 4-day weekend, baby.
It's going to be fucking nice.
It's
go. It's going to be nice.
Let's go. Heck yeah, dude.
Now 2 white monsters and you'll be good to go. I'm not a Monster fan anymore. I'll drink Ghost and Bang Energy. White Monster I originally loved it. That and Rockstars. That guy Tony I was talking about earlier drinks 7 Rockstars a day. I don't know how he fucking sleeps, but he said that one time. He drinks 7 a day. It's fucking mind blowing. But White Monster's not my jam. I'm not a White Monster fan anymore. I feel like there's superior brands out there. And sorry, Brad, I don't think Brad Mosier's in here. But if he listens to this episode next week, he's a big advocate for the White Monsters. I don't know. I was, and I feel like I've just found better. I think Ghost, just the flavors. Flavors are, they got Welsh grape juice, which tastes like like you're taking communion in fucking church when you're a kid. And they got Warhead flavors. They got fucking, what the fuck? They got Swedish Fish flavors. They got I don't know how he doesn't have a heart attack. And he smokes 2 packs of cigarettes a day on top of the 7 Rockstars a day. So he's just a machine, man. It's just West Virginia grit, man. It's just the grittiness of West Virginia people. And if he lived in any other state, he'd have been dead 10 years ago. But he's thriving and surviving. Yeah, man. I'm more of a coffee drinker, though, when it gets cold like this. And that's what happened. I guess I can say this. If anybody, I'll say again while we wait, but I think we're just going to have an audience for this one. I will say yesterday, I fucking fucked up with the weather. The day before, it was almost 60 degrees. I couldn't, I was riding with both doors open, shorts, t-shirt on. And the next day, so I look at my phone. I don't check the weather every day, I check it every now and again. And I looked at the day before, and it was going to be it said 48 and maybe some rain. So it was warm. I was wearing shorts the day before. I was like, I'll just put a sweatshirt on underneath my uniform. I'll be fine. Meant to get a rain jacket. Kind of forgot about it. So I get to work, and I have a hooded sweatshirt that I have in my backpack. Not a rain jacket, though. And so I wake up, it's still warm. At 6 a.m., it was like 60 degrees. So I didn't check my phone, didn't see anything. We have this drastic fucking change of weather every turn. I get to my first stop, it's like a little after 9. It's monsooning. Gale force winds. We've had 60-mile-an-hour winds, which are not heard of here. And fucking, it's pissing the rain down. And I'm soaked. I'm dripping wet. And I go to check the weather to see how long this rain's going to last or how much of this rain we're getting. And I see at like 1 p.m., the fucking temperature is going to be like 26 degrees. And it's going to be snowing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm dripping wet with shorts on, thinking, dude, I'm in fucking trouble. So always check the weather. Coffee is still king. This time of year, I won't deny that. Just for the fucking warmth of it alone.
I'm not a coffee guy. No, I don't.
Nah, Dave's not a coffee dude.
I just don't do it. I mean, there's sometimes I'll
Yeah,
have
I'll
like a
probably
nice
drink
coffee
pot
from like
today.
Dunkin' or something, but like that'll be it. I would get like a nice coffee, like cream, sugar, and like 3 shots of mocha, and that would be my coffee.
Shit. That ain't even coffee. That's just a fucking sugar fucking...
Speaking of,
Dude,
I'm about
I
to down this
couldn't drink that.
double chocolate stout right now.
Double chocolate stout.
I've never had it, and I'm very excited. This is from a company
Well,
called Rogue,
don't-
not a sponsor of the podcast.
Now, if a fucking ad pops in right here for Rogue Brewing randomly, I will know
For some
they're
double
definitely
chocolate
listening.
stouts.
Yeah. I mean,
It's actually
I
pretty
don't
good.
know, dude. I don't know. Double chocolate stout. Is it like an IPA?
It's a stout. It's
Yeah.
dark. Yeah.
Dark beer
Yeah.
stout. Man, I don't know. Chocolate. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm just drinking Fresca. Fresca.
Fresca, not fresh.
But see, that was another thing I fucked up.
Not a sponsor.
I've relearned. Yeah, when we first came back, I said Fresca, and I'd been saying that my whole life. And then he said Fresca, and I was like, "Oh, there's no fucking H in that shit." I've been saying it like that my entire fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to keep rambling because this is going to be an episode. I do appreciate everybody coming on, but if nobody wants to hop on, I will. Stouts have hints of chocolate, anyways. I did not know that. Well, I just learned something new right before
There
I
you
was
go.
about to say maybe we should wrap it up if nobody wants to hop on. But
Totally
it
fine.
is episode 180, and we will be back. This episode will be out on, well, as you'll hear this will be out on Monday or whenever you listen. The following week we will be off, and then we'll be back. We'll be back in 2026.
Yeah.
It's like when it's New Year's Eve, and you're like, see you next year.
Yeah. Real quick. You know what comes out Christmas Day?
Okay. Fuck
Hell
it. Let's leave
yeah.
this run. Let's leave this running. Let's leave this running for a little bit longer.
You want to talk about Stranger Things?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Because especially when this gets released,
Oh yeah.
it'll be the last episodes will come out on Christmas. So when this gets released right before Christmas, holy shit. Yes, let's fucking talk about Stranger Things.
I mean, that's
Spoiler alert, though. Gotta say
Spoiler
spoiler alert.
if you haven't watched it
If
yet.
you haven't watched, if you don't care, then don't worry about it. But if you have been watching and haven't been caught up yet, because we know life can get busy, we'll say spoiler alert to you. Because we have our thoughts. I mean, first, I just want to say that it's so crazy to like have what like these kids like they're not kids anymore. Like we've
No.
watched them grow up, and
They're
it's
all grown
fucking
adults.
weird. Like Dustin, dude. When we first started this show, he was just that fucking adorable little boy with the fucking Like he had that fucking lisp and shit and fucking like, dude. Now he's like a fucking man.
Yeah.
He's a fun. It's like so wild, dude. I'm like, God, dude, they've all grown up, but it I would say I like how it's shaped up for what's coming. I think I like how I don't really understand it. Like with now, this is for people. This is going to be for people. If you don't watch Stranger Things, you know this probably is going to interest you. But just that, like, we're just going to go off from where it's ended right now. You know, we're not going. This isn't going to be a recap or anything.
Yep.
So, if you have watched everything leading up to what's the second half, the final episodes, and you'll be fully aware. But I think with him, I like how the plot kind of came back to Will because, you know, he was the first one to get taken into the Upside Down, and now, you know, we see Vecna's taking these kids and kind of doing the same thing that they did to Will, but I feel like these kids aren't coming back. Like Will, they got Will back. Well, they got Will back. Never mind. Damn, I act like I didn't watch the show.
Right.
But
and
I like
him,
how that
Vecna, like why? You know, you know, he said because I forgot Vecna's words exactly, but he literally said like because like you, God damn it, how did he word it? I forgot how he worded.
like
but
you
he
break so easy. Like
yes,
kids
yes.
are so easy breakable or something like
Right.
that.
Right. Tony DeLeon, yo.
Tony, the Amazon driver.
What's
Holy
up, Tony?
shit.
Yo, you should, dude. Listen, you should come on, man. You should
Dude,
come. You should come
just
poke your head
about-
in here and say hello quickly, brother.
We were just about to fucking go on a Stranger Things kick because we hadn't had nobody wanted to hop on that came into the live.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody
you
was
should hop
being
on here
bashful,
quick and say
and that's
hello.
okay. But if you want to come on here and say hi, man, yeah, we were literally. That's so crazy that it might be fate. And the current guy, he was a guest this year too.
He was past guest.
He was a past guest. That would be keeping up with.
Love all of his videos. Dude.
That would be keeping up with at least one part of the Christmas live tradition would be having a previous guest from the year
having past guests
hop back on because I think we've had that. I think we've had that happen. But while he decides what he wants to do, how do you even hop on? You got to send us your email, brother.
Yeah,
You gotta,
I don't know if you can see it right there. Want to come on and say hi? Email us at iaitdpod@gmail.com. Say live or something, and then I'll send you the link to hop on here with us and poke your head in and say hello and chat it up. Yeah. But Stranger Things, dude. Yeah, when he said he was easy, like, or it was just like, man, like, and I love, like you said, how it came back around. What was also cool was how they were showing all the videos, like all the behind the scenes of like the table reads of like when everybody found out that Will was gonna have these powers. Now, like the tape, like everyone's faces, like the cast members' faces were just like. They were like, "Oh my god!" Like everybody was just like stoked, so stoked for that, you know. And hell yeah, it was pretty epic.
Well, that's even, dude. That's like they. I mean, he essentially did like you haven't seen 11 do anything like that. I'm not saying 11's not capable of it, but you've not seen her take 3 of those fucking things and fucking snap their arms and legs and necks like Vecna did to those fucking kids in last season. And it's like, damn, dude, is Will about to be? I mean, if anything, basically like the military part of this is gone unless because they quarantine Hawkins and it being in the 80s, like they're just probably not going to right away. I don't know, dude. Like the military fucking got smoked.
Yeah, they did.
And I mean, they didn't even put up a fucking fight, dude. That was fucking brutal. And I always I like that one doctor that's played by Linda Hamilton, because I was a huge Terminator fan when I was younger. Still am. I didn't really watch a lot of the newer ones, but you know, the original Terminators, the first two, dude. I fucking two movies that if they're on, it's hard for me to not watch. So I'm a huge fan of her, and I like that she was in it. But I think that Will is on another level. It seems like he might be.
Yeah.
But then it makes me wonder, because we both agree that we think Hopper's going to die. We were given like a death prediction. We think Hopper's going to die. And
Yeah.
11 possibly. I think at this point now, 11 or Will, one of those two is going to die. I don't think one of them is not going to make it, because I feel like
Really? That's what you think? Shit.
I feel like one of those two is not going to make it. I don't know. I mean, I feel like when we said Hopper and 11 a while ago, I feel like it's more 11
I mean, Hopper.
than
Hopper's
Hopper. I don't know.
definitely. He's definitely dead. He's got to be.
I mean, he's just walking around with dynamite strapped to him. He's just ready. He's ready.
Right.
He's fucking.
Right. I mean, like they were prepared to literally send him off that that one episode. Like he was going to go in there
Yeah.
and face him. You know,
yeah,
like,
and just
so
blow himself up to
yeah,
kill
his
him or
time,
whatever it was.
His time's coming. His time is coming. But
No,
yeah, I can see him dying. I can see probably. Do I want to say both of them? Like both of the guys? I don't know. I don't know if it would be both of them. If it would be Steve and
Will's brother. I can't think of the
Yeah.
dude's name. Yeah.
yeah, would it be both of them? Like, would both of them die?
I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a show like that where a lot, like some shows, not a lot of, like, a lot of them might survive. I just feel like, dude, they're about to fight Vecna, and like this is it. Like, this is the end of it. Like, dude, I just feel like there's no way he doesn't take a few people, like, huge.
Right,
You know
he's
what I
gotta.
mean? It's the
He's
end of
gotta.
it, dude. Yeah, dude. It, like,
You-
and
you know-
sometimes.
You
No,
know,
go ahead, go ahead.
You know what would be amazing? Or maybe not amazing, but wild, is if he takes Will's mom, and that sends Hopper into a rage. You know, that sends Will into a rage. Like that sends everybody like into just.
Did Vecna go back into the Upside Down, or what the fuck? Like, where did he end up
he's
going
in that
at the end of it?
fucking spot in that. Yeah, he's there. Right, and he's in that world.
So like,
he's in everything with the mind, in his mind, and the world where the girls are.
oh, so that's right.
So I mean,
because I couldn't
he's
remember
not
what happened
exactly
to him
all
after
there,
all
I
the
don't
military
think yet,
people died.
but I'm sure we'll see him. There's obviously no doubt that we'll see him. But man, it's exciting, dude. Like
It
my
is
wife,
exciting.
my wife earlier, like a week ago, was like, "Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go anywhere for Christmas." Like, she's like, "I don't want to go down to Long Island and like visit my dad and stuff like that, and just like like basically like let's just hang out here, this and that." And I was like, "All right, like, just fucking do it." I mean, we got Stranger Things coming
Fuck
out,
yeah.
Stranger Things gonna be coming, dude. It's gonna be hell yeah. I'm looking forward to watching that again.
Yeah, dude. I think it'll be. I mean, it'll probably be sad. It's been so far so good. Like,
Oh,
it's not been like Game of Thrones.
It's coming. Yeah.
It's not. I'm just saying it hasn't been like this last season. It's not disappointed so far.
No. It's
Hate to
coming.
always go back to Game of Thrones, but damn, that's going to be my example for disappointing endings for till I see something worse, and I don't think I'll ever be that
Lost.
vested into something that could be worse. I didn't get into Lost. I watched a
good. That was
couple
a
episodes.
disappointing
I know.
ending.
I've heard that. Yeah, but I've only watched like the first few episodes, and then I just never got into it. I tried recently, actually. Ashley and I actually tried, and we watched one episode.
Yeah.
It
hopefully it's a
you
good
talking about
ending.
this
Yeah.
shirt? This was an original. This was when we had these. This is an old shirt. This was
That is
this
an old
was
shirt.
when we had merchandise in a kind of a website that was Bobby's. The entire show ends up being Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Final battle wraps up, everything fades out. Suddenly it cuts to the basement in the 80s where Mike says the campaign is over.
I've heard of that before, yeah.
I-
I've heard of this theory.
Yeah, could be.
Yep.
Well, brother, I don't know what I don't know if
Yeah, I think everybody's pretty comfortable.
I'm only saying it because I did work a long day. We got 11:52. We could. I mean, if you want to go till midnight to make it an official 2 hours, we can. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're. I mean, we'll be back on to recording. New episodes will be out next
Yeah.
year, and
Back on it again.
this will be get some new faces on here. Get a few ideas. I got a new laptop now, so maybe now I can start like. I'm going to try to start getting more techie. That's a goal of mine in 2026. At the ripe old age of still going to be 41 for most of the year, so I dare not fucking say 42 yet. I ain't even 41 a month. Don't need to get that fucking shit started.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. So, listen, nobody sent us an email yet, so I think we're going to take this time to wrap it up here. No, we're not doing 5 hours. Sorry. I mean, we could if you
5
came
hours
on,
was-
probably, but you know, it's
Look at him.
You know,
Look at
you
him
don't
trying.
you don't want to come on.
I'm even
so
using the rabbit
let's-
ears. Didn't
Anyways,
see you did that. That's fucking.
I think that's gonna wrap this one up, guys. 4th annual Christmas Live. What a good time. Always is. You get oh yeah. Is that what Yes. Always a great time. So thank you to everybody that's come and everybody that's hung out here with us, everybody that's been commenting in the YouTube, all of that good stuff. Sorry Instagram didn't work. Instagram's, I don't know, terrible, I guess. Facebook was struggling. TikTok
it's
don't
been a
even allow you
busy-
to really, it's been fucked. So
It's been a busy peak season too, man. So we came back. We came back and we tried a different format because we've been getting our asses kicked by the cardboard. Get a homie with a white monster. I can't even read. Get a homie a white monster. I need a rain or a bang. 300 milligrams or more.
I need a bed. So that's where I'm headed.
Look at him. I love it. Well, brother, it's been good. We'll be in touch.
Yes.
And
Everybody-
here's the episode 180,
Yes. And
4th
everybody,
annual Christmas Live.
like we said, thank you guys so much.
Everybody that joined, though, thank you.
Yes.
We were only joking. We were busting your chops. But nobody wants to come on. We understand not everybody wants to do it. I know John said he would. I think Tony probably popped in and out. So we'll be back on with some new guests, new episodes coming soon.
That's right. Everybody, listen. Like we said at the top, you want to help support the show, go to patreon.com/AITDpod for ad-free episodes. Also, the Discord. Come join the Discord family. Come hang out with us over there, guys. Everybody's freaking awesome. So, guys, Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate, if you celebrate at all. Enjoy this holiday off. Enjoy it with your friends, family, loved ones. And hey, we made it, another peak, right? So, guys, I'm Dave, your co-host Luke over there as well. Everybody, be safe out there. We'll see you all next week.
Later, everybody.